global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. We have two interesting news to render. One has to do with the fact that Peter Obi has finally opened up on what Nigerians are telling him over his safety and the fact that he may likely be killed. He took time and explained that. I'm going to give you full details on that. And also, for a while now, the likes of Prime Minister Ayodele have been making so much prophecies, or should I say, prediction over 2023 election, and he has really been hampering on Peter Obi. Well, there is another prophecy that is going on right now, and it looks like Peter Obi has been seen in the realm of the spirit to become the president of Nigeria. But however, they are seeing problems, and they're going to give us full update on what are the problems so that Nigerians may likely get prepared ahead of time. But before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with the security situation of Peter Obi. Then we'll go into full details on all that. Well, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has revealed that he's received several warnings from people regarding his life and safety as the election approaches. He said this during a conversation as he discussed the risk taken during elections. He said, and I quote him, "Everybody's saying to me, you are not safe. They will kill you. They will do this, but I'm moving. I don't know when or how I'm going to die, but how there was panic when he was recently traveling to London by air because of how the plane was acting during the flight." He said that people thought that the plane would crash. He further said that he doesn't want people to take risk because of him. He said that it's not about him, but the country, and what they're trying to do is to take back the country. He said that Nigeria has passed the stage where people vote for president to have the Your Excellency title. He said that Nigeria is in a stage where everyone needs to work together to save the country. Nigeria is not in a stage where you will make Peter Obi president, as he will go and be answering president. We are past that stage. I'm quoting him now. We are in a stage where we want to collectively go and save the country. If anybody wants to be president, it's not me in particular. Even if I want to be president, it's not at where Nigeria is today. It is in a bad shape. But collectively, as we start changing it, if there is a worm, all of us will face the worm. If there's anything, we will all see it, and that is what is important. And that's quite interesting. But let's find out what this prophet is saying about Peter Obi ahead of time. Well, the political space in the country today is getting highly competitive, and the question on the lips of every Nigerian is who will be the Nigerian president come 2023. A lot of the political gladiators and juggernauts have started marshalling out their plans and laying bare their blueprints on how to secure vote, with lots of them promising Nigerians a lot of goodies, which is expected with three major political contestants representing the three major parties, which is the Labour Party, LP, PDP, and APC, which is the ruling party. A Nigerian man of God, Prophet Felix Ekene Nemeka, whom God has used to touch lives of people in faraway Ghana, has seen a vision that the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is destined to be the new president of Nigeria come 2023. But there are challenges he must try to surmount, and one that nobody should touch: his life. In his message during one of his weekly ministrations in Ghana, he said that a lot of people want to know who will be the next president of Nigeria in 2023. In his word, he opined that as of today in the spiritual realm, that Peter Obi is standing as president of Nigeria come 2023. But he foresaw problem coming, and if he overcomes that problem, then he will manifest physically in 2023 as the president of Nigeria. Well, Prophet Felix Ekene, who is the general overseer of Champion City International Ministry, added that no one should attack him, as he is not he does not support any political party, saying, "I don't know any of them, I'm only a prophet of God. I say things the way I see it in the spirit." There is so much diversity, there is so much nepotism in the system, and justice has become elusive. There should be equity and fairness in the coming up election. He therefore urged Nigerians and Christian bodies to pray for the right candidate to emerge. God revealed to redeem, but you have a role to play. He made mention of some scriptures. The candidate of Peter Obi has been gaining momentum and widespread acceptance due to his honest simplicity and sincerity to political and social life. Peter has shown that he had the capacity to take the country to the next level. This was known when he was the governor of Anambra State. He revolutionized the state and turned the fortunes of the state around. The prophet Felix Ekene also said he is in support of clerics going into politics, which is the only way to make the country a better place. The involvement of Christians in politics, therefore, is meant to reduce corruption, disorderliness, mischief, and other socioeconomic vices in the country. Of course, a lot of reactions have trailed this, but Nigerians are talking about the issue of security for Peter Obi. Don't forget, for a while that Nigerians have really been bothered, particularly about Peter Obi, always going without security personnel. But honestly, we love him, and it doesn't really take anything for Peter Obi to just have 1 or 2 security personnel surround him. It doesn't take anything, really. Just my personal opinion. I feel he should have more security surrounding him. But I guess some persons also believe in the hands of the realm of the spirit. They believe also that since he's a good guy, he has really not offended anyone, okay, and then likelihood that anyone coming for him may be futile. But remember, this is election, and he is gaining organic followership. When I mean organic, it's not paid for. He's not, all he's telling Nigerians is, look, Jokwese, go and verify. I've done this, I've done this, I've done that. How many candidates will boldly tell Nigerians, go and verify? How? When there are blueprints of their corruption everywhere. You don't need to verify. The corruptions are everywhere. Instead, they're even paying people to mellow down on the corruption charges and allegations so that Nigerians don't get to see how fantastically corrupt they have become, or they are, or they have been. Peter Obi is the opposite. Why they are paying people to say they can tarnish Peter Obi's image? Peter Obi is going about saying, go and verify. I did this year. I did this. Verify. And I feel that going forward, only every right-thinking Nigerian should know what to do. I hope he should listen to some of his followers who believes also he should have some sort of security. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians very quickly, and we'll wrap this up. This one here is saying, Mr. Obi, fear not and move forward. No amount of distractions from your enemies and other contestants will destroy the hopes of Nigerians. Yes, people will be paid for all kinds of intimidations to destroy your political ambitions, but behold, they have failed right from the onset. Move on and don't listen to haters and destroyers of our country. I say amen to that. Another person said, God will see you through, sir. People said amen. The amens are so much. I tell you, this man is loved by many. Even the likes of Aisha Yusufu was saying something recently. He said, look, he's bringing her extra energy into the picture. He said, look, as the campaign elections are gradually opening up, and that Nigerians need to do more, those Peter Obi supporters, obedient, need to really do more. This is not the time to relent. This is the time to do extra in your little you're doing. If you're campaigning, if you're doing anything you're doing, put the extra push. Said there's no resting between now and the election proper until the election is done and Nigeria is fully delivered from all forms of corrupt politicians. Only then should you rest the honors, because remember that while Peter Obi is also working, other political party members are also working. And don't forget that this whole thing is profiting those who are benefiting from the corruption. So it's going to be a Herculean task. Your nearest neighbor may not even be agreeing to you simply because he's benefiting from the corruption system that is actually bedeviling the country. So it's up to all of us to make Nigeria great again. That's we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section.